So, hi, welcome to another session of the Local Heroes here in the Rockhouse. And here with me today is Brother Buffalo. Who's the Brother Buffalo?
I guess.
That's
We're like a herd. We invented herd immunity, I guess.
Buffalo. Okay, that makes sense.
Well,
so I heard half of you is not from Austria, so we're conducting the interview in English. We got a Welshman, Englishman, American, and Austrians.
Austrians.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah, for the Local Heroes part, right? That's needed. So I read you founded yourself in 2018, right about 3 years ago. The herd part is there.
Guilty is charged, yeah.
Guilty is charged.
2018.
How do you come together? That's like a weird mix, like American, Welshman, Englishman, Austrian.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess so. I've been in Austria for like 22 years now, and then after like 16 or 17 of those years, it finally seemed like the right time to actually start a band that played the kind of music that I grew up with, kind of music that you'd hear at, I don't know, blues festivals back in North America and whatnot. And after my sort of musikalische Karenz, after my son was old enough where it was like time where I could kind of start.
Get the fuck up.
Yeah, it's just like, right.
Did you actually say that to him?
Language.
Well, I think it was more in my direction.
Oh, we actually can't say anything. We can say all the words.
Yeah, no, but I kind of just. We could say anything.
We can say all the swear words.
Yeah.
George Carlin, did you have something about that?
That excites me more than the gig.
Yeah, but so I just kind of like reached out my tentacles and kind of tapped into the English community here in Salzburg, and that's how I actually got hooked up with Lewis at first, our drummer, and through one of the Irish pubs here in Salzburg, common friends, and then from there we just kind of spread out word of mouth. Let everyone know that there was a new blues rock band in Salzburg looking for some authentic, raw musicians with stage experience.
And he got us instead. Well, I kind of came in a lot later really, didn't I? Because you had a gig here, and the vocalist at that time had disappeared somewhere. And I knew Lewis over here, the Welshman. I'm the Englishman, in case you haven't can't tell. We used to play rugby together at Bad Reichenhall years ago, and kind of like due to networking and things, I was playing and needed a debt vocalist, and came in to play a gig down in the bar in the Rockhouse, and I was lucky enough for these guys to decide I was all right and I could stay. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he was the only singer that we could find, to be honest.
Funny you said tentacles because there's an octopus in the back of the bar up here. Anyway, I'm afraid if you're 6 people, is one missing, or are you only 5 people?
We're 5 at this point. We actually started out. That's a very good friend of mine, also from the States, from Kentucky. He was sort of the catalyst behind the whole band project, and then about a year and a half ago, he just he had too much going on in his private life, so he took a step back from the band. So instead of 2 guitarists, we're 1 now. I just play louder, and we have a saxophone.
I saw a little bit of drums and bongos and down there, and
yeah, I need to get paid more.
Yeah.
I'm doing two jobs for one. So, and as we're in the Mozart city, Salzburg and stuff, sort of a classical city, and if we tapped into the sound check before, it sounded like sort of like classic old school rock. Is that the main focus? And you're also doing blues, and what is the direction of your band, your music style?
Do you want to hold this?
Yeah, thanks. I know. I felt kind of special when you were holding it.
I'll hold the cable.
He's the cable guy.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, and these guys will be able to confirm it, probably one of my biggest influences, at least, when I was coming up with the concept for this band, are the Allman Brothers Band from the U.S. South. And they started out in the late 1960s, early 1970s, and they were sort of just a conglomeration of musicians, freaks from all different walks of society in the South. And they didn't, even though they were from the South, they didn't kind of fit the typical stereotypes. You know, some of the band members came from a jazz background, some of them came from a country background, all of them came from a blues background, and that mix has always really talked to me, and so I've been kind of trying to find also bands in the States that are young bands that are kind of continuing that tradition in this day and age, and there's some great inspiration out there by like Gary Clark Jr., Backdoor Slam, Patrick Sweeney.
We've got a couple of our own tonight as well.
Exactly.
A couple of Brother Buffalo penned songs. One of them is a debut, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
First time we played it live.
Or at all.
Yeah.
7 months.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. First time we played it. Yeah, see what happens.
Yeah.
And have you been on stages a few times? Maybe only in Austria, or maybe abroad or somewhere? Did you start it in Austria?
I mean, I can't speak for everyone else, but
we've all got our own kind of experiences.
You mean in general, like?
I mean in general, like.
So as a band, we've at least in Salzburg, we've played at the Arge, we've played at the Rockhouse a few times. We played at the jazz festival Saalfelden, out in Leogang. And each individually, we've all got our own stage experience going back to last several decades, I guess. We're a little bit old.
I was going to say, we're sitting next to a local legend over here, aren't we? Yeah, blimey.
So, but you've probably never been to a live stream concert, so without people, without public.
I have.
Yeah.
Now, I was touring with a friend of mine in Russia. We played in TV shows. So.
Okay. There was no people.
Oh, there was people. That was back when music was a thing,
Yeah, that stopped like a year ago.
Well, it's funny because this feels kind of like a recording studio session where just strange people on the internet can watch you live. So it is kind of a different setting, but it's also kind of exciting. So we're ready to expose ourselves and.
Ooh, that kind of show.
We can show anything. I think what's the measurement? Anything above 45 degrees, the junk is considered porn. Apparently, we cannot show that. But everything below that waistline is okay.
Cool.
So I've heard.
Good
I've
talk.
asked myself.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
Has anyone got a protractor?
That's an interesting statistic to have just on the
Very.
table.
And I thought to myself, 45 degrees. This is like nothing. That's just like you take a half and so it's. I mean, like.
I might have to look a little more carefully.
I don't know where the starting point is actually. I think it's maybe center downwards and then 45 degrees like this. I don't know.
What does FS1 actually cover? No, I'm just kidding.
We don't get porn yet. So you get free hand and feet and other parts. So back to sort of the topic. What if you got so in your repertoire, like your music, ensemble? What have you produced so far? Have you got an album, EP? What about that?
So we finally made it in the studio October, like 1 week before the big lockdown, and then we basically went into a 7-month hiatus. I mean, we've got a relatively small practice space. The restrictions in Austria, and just out of respect for the health of our band members, we actually haven't done much since then. But we do have an album that's in the making, and I don't know.
I have to say we are mainly a stage performing band, and I think for a blues band we're pretty well organized, but that's as far as it goes.
I mean, we don't know what that means. You shouldn't have told us so, but you said you're well.
Yeah. Well, I think we should, when we get back in the studio, we should be able to get a nice EP chat together, and I'm looking forward to that. Because that will make me rich and famous, and just I can dump the band and move on. And, God, I can't wait.
Use it like sort of a springboard and stuff?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I just can't wait to find another group of people and move on, really. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Neither can we.
So watch out for Ben Turner's solo album coming out next year.
Peter Gabriel, knock your heart out.
Jesus, that would be. We don't hear any covers tonight, right?
Not from Peter Gabriel, no.
No.
Oh wait, we're not playing.
No, we're going to play one now.
I mean, yes and no. So yeah, there's. I mean, again. Based on the musical style that I grew up listening to, everybody covers each other. I mean, the blues, there would be no blues if people weren't covering each other. When we do take a song by a real band, by real professional musicians, we do try to interpret it. Well, we don't try to. We actually kind of tear it apart and then rebuild it. So any of the covers that might sneak into the set list tonight, they've certainly got our own kind of.
They've been buffaloed, haven't they?
They've been buffaloed.
Rather buffaloed.
They've
You mean like
been
trampled down?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, kind of just like killed to the point of extinction, like that side of buffalo.
Sounds about right.
Right?
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I grew up from the age of 16. I was playing in blues bands and rhythm and blues bands and function bands and things like that. And there is, with the type of music we do, a lot of people like to shame cover bands, and I can't stand that because, firstly, there are a lot of actual cover bands that are doing functions for people's weddings and this, that, and the other, and that's a huge thing. But for us, it's I wouldn't say we're a cover band. We cover songs, right? But we're not a cover band. When I listened to the set for that rehearsal, it was brilliant because I had not heard most of those songs. And most of the songs that we'll play tonight, we can probably pretend we wrote them all.
Well, I mean,
So you cover your own stuff?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Lawsuit incoming.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and again, Allman Brothers are by far my greatest influence in forming the band. But I have tried to find young musicians from the States who probably will never make it to Salzburg. And
we can use that.
if you're watching, we'd love to have you here. But so we kind of try to bring that music to life here. A lot of them are songs that I've heard from a lot of different people where they've said they feel like they know the song, and then I tell them the name of the artist, and they say, "Oh no, never heard of that." So that's kind of what we do. And then again, we're writing our own stuff as well. So kind of a mix of all that.
But I like covers because sometimes covers are better than the original. So.
Oh no, that's another debate to start there, isn't it? I mean, how long we got on this?
I mean, back to the topic of Buffalo because I'm dying to hear it, on stage. I'm backstage, but then where can we listen to your music? Online stuff. Are you anywhere?
Just social at the moment. Again, all of our music is currently locked away on a hard drive in a studio that we can't get to. So, so just check the social page. Have a look at Brother Buffalo on Facebook and
YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube there's bits and bobs.
So in the future, we'll on the lookout.
Yeah, try and follow the page, and as soon as we've got some new stuff, we get it on there.
We'll be on FS1 live tonight, so
We got half your songs already. We're gonna, save it then. Okay, then. Great having you here. Great having you on stage, and I'm looking forward to it. And maybe next time in the studio session or something, or maybe next time with the public. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.
That's it.
that's all you get here. Just him and his guitar, baby, that's what you get. Yeah, well, I ain't got no apology, don't need no fairy tale. Ain't got no excuses, baby, I'm doing my deal. I said I don't know your thing, baby, I don't know your thing. I don't know your thing, baby, I don't know your thing. Oh, we ain't getting married, and I ain't buying you no diamond ring. That's alright. Ain't got no money, ain't got no car, ain't got no excuses, baby, I'll be hanging at that bar. I don't know your thing, baby, I don't know your thing. I don't know your thing, baby, I don't know your thing. Well, we ain't getting married, I ain't buying you no diamond ring. That's alright. I said, we ain't getting married, I ain't buying you no diamond ring. Hey, babe, I said, we ain't getting married, I ain't buying you no diamond ring. Yeah. That's right, baby, I ain't buying you no diamond ring. Yeah! And the crowd went wild. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Brother Buffalo. And this is a very strange situation. As you know, we're here at the Rockhouse, live streaming with you tonight. Listen, guys, you might want to grab a pen and paper later, because just to keep things flowing, I'm going to do a little bit of a music quiz in between the songs. And I'll tell you more about that in a bit. But basically, check our social, join it up, and we'll see what's going on. But anyhow, that's enough of me. Let's do something else. You know, it's been a busy time with all this nonsense. This is a little song by us, Brother Buffalo. You need to listen carefully to what we're talking about in this one. Got some good advice for you. Story to tell you about a girl I knew. She was shacked up with some guitar man who wasn't nearly blue. He told her he could play and sing like a baby king, but all he did was sit and drink, yelling to keep her in. He said, "You sitting there yapping about my one and only crime. You don't ever quit your lip about how I don't make a dime. Why don't you cool it, woman? Why don't you calm down? I'll fight." He said, "We ain't made of money and you ain't going out tonight." Trying to earn my living, playing this damn guitar. And when I'm done, I'm gonna run right down to that next bar. Why don't you cool it, woman? Why don't you calm down? I'll fight. strong, she wrote this song. She told us what she thinks. She said, well, baby, you're just sitting there playing that damn guitar. Our kids need clothes and feeding, and we ain't never getting no car. You better cool it, buddy. I've just gone and seen the light. She said, you best put your money in my jar, honey, 'cause I'm sure going out tonight. Yeah, I'm going out tonight. Yeah, she said going out tonight. You sit there, honey, I'm going out tonight. Yeah, I'm going out tonight. That was Going Out Tonight by Brother Buffalo. That's us! Oh, so, we're doing all right here. We're getting away with this. So I had a little idea. I'm going to fill some of these links. Now, what we need to do on these live streams, I'm going to ask you a music question, a quiz question, and you just need to write it in a comment on the stream. Whatever, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, doesn't matter. You just need to write it in a comment on that stream. Now, what you then have to do is I will go through the answers. And if you've gone to the Brother Buffalo Facebook page, search us out, the Brother Buffalo Facebook page, make sure you join it, say you've entered the competition, and we'll have a t-shirt to give away to the person with the most first right answers. Woo! Anyhow, that's enough of that. The question's coming after this song. Gotta keep that job. I should be in an office hating life and drinking coffee. Instead I'm staring out of my yard. The world ain't made by a man in a van, scraping along like I do. I feel a higher power, Lord, pushing every hour. Baby, is that working for you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. do you like? Baby, how's that working for you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Texas tour. I'm on my way to New York City. Oh, Lord, I'm trying to get a message to you. Well, I need it working for me instead of working, 'cause we're wearing me out like a tool. I strike out before I sleep. 3 people in a room for 2. Short on cash, I'm closing the door. Living with my clothes and my shoes. Operator system, lock system for survival. Baby, is that working for you? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well done, lads. Well done. I reckon we might have done this before. It's great.
Like 7 months ago, maybe?
So, whilst I just get my breath back, I have question 1 for you. Don't forget, whatever feed you're looking, you just write down the answer to this and I'll have a look later. On the Brother Buffalo Facebook page, just say, I'm in the competition. And then I'll have a look at it all. And you might get to win a t-shirt. Okay, this is easy. They're all quite easy. Okay. Jimmy, Dave, don't say anything. Jimmy, Robert, John, and John. Can you identify this rock band from the first names of their original lineup? Jimmy, Robert, John, and John. Can you identify that band? We'll find out later. This is Mississippi. Well, I dearly love my home, but she never looked so good to me. Blue skies and dragonflies, Muddy Creek, Lord set me free. Good things are going on down in Mississippi. Good things are going on down in Mississippi. She made me feel good down in Mississippi. Folks smiling and saying hey in my car as I'm passing by. And I can smell those barbecue grills firing up on the 4th of July. Good things are going on down in Mississippi. Good things are going on down in Mississippi. She made me feel good down in Mississippi. me feel good. She made me feel good. Down in Mississippi. Thank you. I really put these guys through their paces. I kind of forgot the harp in the right key. So it was either playing completely the wrong key, which would sound normal, I suppose, yes, or point at him and make him do a solo. So I was happy. To be fair, I was happy. I mean,
People this, Ben.
Okay, so question two. I'm excited. Question 2. Okay. Very easy, very easy. Remember to write it down. In what year did Elvis Presley die? Okay, easy. In what year did Elvis Presley die? Easy.
That's a trick question. Isn't he on the backside of the moon?
Oh, don't tell everyone that. Why do you think they're doing all those like SpaceX stuff, you know? Helicopter. Stop. Let me just check the key. Yeah, I think we're on.
Smoke keeps rising from the core. Feed the fire and burn it slow. I don't need my eyes to see it's wrong. Everything I know will soon be gone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Kill the crops and steal the stones. Make the streets and build the homes. Let it down, keep moving on. Everything I know will be gone. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Harmonica now.
Yeah, I've got the right harmonica. I've just got the wrong player with me. Sorry. Question three. Where did I put the paper? Here it is. Okay, question. Don't forget, you can win a Brother Buffalo t-shirt. Just go onto our Facebook page. Say you're in this competition. I'll check the streams, and we'll have a winner in the future. Make sure you do join up to the Facebook Brother Buffalo page. So, number 3. Oh, I love this question. It's quite hard. In 1975, Bohemian Rhapsody was number 1 for 9 weeks. This is in the UK. It was finally knocked off the top slot by another massive hit. But what is the lyrical relation between these two songs? So basically, Bohemian Rhapsody in the UK was top of the charts. It got knocked off by another song, and there's some kind of lyrical relation between those songs. Find out later. Win a t-shirt. We can play some Ben Harper. Sometimes I make choices. Sometimes they make me lonesome distance between here and where you think I should be. Someday we may look back and laugh at all that could have been. But tonight the bottle wins again. Yeah, tonight, yeah, the bottle wins again. Broken hearts and broken dreams, turns out they weigh the same. Passed down through generations like the family name. There's a gilded coat of arms for those who heal from within. Oh, but tonight the bottle, yeah, the bottle ends again. Tonight, yeah, the bottle ends again. Just have one or two. You pretend to listen. I'll act like I can hear you. I know you'll always be there. Ain't that a true friend? Oh, but tonight the bottle wins again. Yeah. Tonight, yeah, the bottle wins again, wins again, wins again, yeah. That's lovely. That's Ben Harper. The bottle wins again. I like that one. So how are we all doing at home? Everyone comfy? Are they sitting there on their seats and enjoying it and everything? Whilst we're here slogging our little guts out? Oh, you are. Well, listen. Life can get a bit boring. Take some advice. Don't follow this advice. Sally, I've been with Sue, I've been with Cindy and her sister too. Now I'm trying to settle down, start a family with that cute little Kim. Oh, now I've tasted blood, now this wine seems too thin. I've got a needle, don't be alarmed. It shoots streams of lovely things into my arm. Well, I'd sell my own mother for the sweet heroin. Oh, now I've tasted blood, yeah, now this wine seems to thin. We've learned to sugarcoat the same black eyes. Well, I turn, let's go. If it ain't pure original sin. Oh, now I've tasted blood, yeah, now this wine seems to thin. Oh, I walked into the bank, I pulled out my gun. You should have seen those people screaming, run, 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 run. I used to make it on the spot. How can I go back to that again? Oh, I tasted blood now. Now this wine seems to thin. Oh, now I've tasted blood, yeah. Now this wine seems to thin. Oh, now I've tasted blood, yeah. Now this wine seems to thin. And that's the point where the crowd goes wild and I get my breath back. Dave, read question 4.
Why does this feel like performance art? Reginald Kenneth Dwight is better known by what name? Wait, Reginald Kenneth Dwight? Yeah. All right, Reginald Kenneth Dwight.
I think I might have pulled something. It's my wife, she's sitting at home. Every night I go to sleep, the blues falls down like rain. Every night I go to sleep, the blues falls down like rain. Taking pills and cheap whiskey just to try to ease the pain. It's hard to gamble when you lose every bet. It's hard to save money when you're 20 years in debt. The blues is falling down on me like rain. I'm gonna take a shotgun now and disconnect my brain. Ladies and gentlemen, the linchpin to By the Buffalo, Mr. Dave Long. mistakes. I had some bad breaks. Now my mind don't work, and my whole body aches. 'Cause the blues is falling, yeah, it's falling down on me like rain. My life is like water, just swirling down the drain. I'm gonna take a shotgun now and disconnect my brain. Thank you very much. That was Shotgun Blues, featuring Dave Long on guitar. Woo, yeah, woo. And Fabi over on keys. Woo. And they are fabulous, and thank you very much. Okay, so we're coming up to the last 15 minutes or so of this stream. And I've had a great time. I don't know if you've enjoyed it, yeah? Lewis, have you enjoyed it? Yeah. There we go, typical Welsh response there. Okay, Mikey, you enjoyed it? Yeah, he's all right as well. Fabi, you happy? Oh, he's ecstatic. Look at his little face. Isn't it lovely? Okay. Whew. We're going to play a little song by J.J. Gray. and Mofro. Yeah, and Mofro. And, well, you just watch your backs, boys. You say your lady, she's shady. You can't trust her for a minute when her back's turned. I seem to remember some cheap hotel. On your credit card bill, you got your ass burned. You've wined and dined so many tricks at the time you couldn't keep up with all the little lines. And now your jealousy has got you crying to me. So just stop. Your lady, she's shady. Oh, you're the one running around town, acting like a dog in here. Your lady, she's shady. Everybody seems to know it but you. You're out there playing the field, dressing to kill while your lady's home working. She's watching the kids while you've been hitting the skins. Somehow now it's got you worrying. You think she's stepping out while you've been stepping in. You say I don't care about the kids. Bitch, please quit trying to squeeze your big ass through the door of innocence. She's shady. Oh, you're the one running around town, acting like a dog in heat. Your lady, she's shady. Everybody seems to know it but you. One more time to you. We are Brother Buffalo. I'm joined to the back here, banging away on the pink bands. Please give it up for Lewis. Yeah! Join in, Big Mikey. Let's see you clapping at home. I can see it. I can see it. It's a bit like the Truman Show, this actually. It's very strange. Over here, ladies and gentlemen. The beautician of the band. Go, Fabby. Come on, hit me with those noises. And of course, we would not be Brother Buffalo if it wasn't for the linchpin over here, the man who makes it happen on guitar, Mr. Dave Long. My name's Ben. I've been doing stuff too. I hope you've enjoyed it. Your lady, she's shady. Oh, you're the So, ladies and gentlemen, we have time for just one more shortly, but I've got a few things to say. A few more things to say. Okay, firstly, the venue here, Rockhouse, supporting local live music. A massive cheer for them, boys. Come on. We're in here. We've got absolute professional sound crew. We've got an absolutely professional lighting crew. We've got everything going on. Absolutely professional.
Danke, Nicky. Danke, Robert. Danke, Wolfgang. Und alle anderen Beteiligten, Franz und Gentian.
Really? And we've got, like I say, we've been very lucky, but also the streaming. The streaming is bought by FS1. They're over here. You can't see them behind the cameras. It'd be lovely if you guys can quickly step forward and take a bow or something. Come on. Have you got headphones on or something? No, come on. Quick, come on. They make it all happen, these guys, and it's really, really important that we thank everyone who does. Look, the two ladies here, yay, thank you very much. I hope you got my best side, okay? That's this one. Thank you very much, ladies, it's awesome. Now get back there to make sure I look great. Well done, hurry, come on. Thank you. FS1, that's been brilliant. So, there's only one real thing to do, which is to read the next music question. So, it is genuinely great if you guys can find Brother Buffalo, our band, on Facebook, join it up, and just say, join the page, and just make a comment somewhere that you're following the band, and I will go through some of these fantastic answers, and the person who's got the most right in a row, etc., etc., I don't know, I'm making up the rules as I go along, will get some kind of t-shirt, so make sure you do it. Okay, I've got one more. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What was the name of the band formed by Jack Bruce, Eric Clapton, and Ginger Baker? Easy peasy, innit? What was the name of the band formed by Jack Bruce, Eric Clapton, and Ginger Baker? Who knows? Anyway, so we're getting to the point of our last song now. And this song is by a fantastic band that they're awesome. You catch them every now and then. They're called Brother Buffalo, and that's us. Hitched a ride to Minnesota. had a good time tonight. You had a good time tonight? Yeah, we've all had good fun. We've all had good fun. I'll do that little chatty bit, you know. Yeah, we had a good time. Lewis has had a good time. Mike's had a good time. Everyone out there, all millions of them, you wouldn't believe. There's an illegal gathering of at least 7,000 people here tonight. It's amazing. I just feel like cream. Oh, I gave you an answer away. Anyway. Rock side. When you're riding through the country and you're free, 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 take it slow. Take it slow. Fading out into the sunset like a band playing the last set, letting go. Don't you know? When these times are trying and leaders lying, but someone's got to walk the talk. Just say, hey, 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 ain't no way, hey. Thank you very much. Good night.